Welcome to Savor Food and Life, where healthy recipes and great living come together. I'm Mark Daniels, Executive Chef at San Angelo Community Medical Center, and I have with me the great Dr. Michael Blanc. How you doing today, Doc?
Thank you, Mark. Great to be back.
Hey, love to have you. We're going to do something a little different. You know, I knew you would shut me down if I tried to bring on a big, huge BLT sandwich, you know.
You are correct on that one. That does not scream heart health.
That's not heart health, right?
That's right.
So I decided to redesign it and make it into something that you would approve of.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do a salmon BLT salad. Okay.
I'm excited about this because I do a salmon salad for my kids, and I think they're sick of my old salmon salad, so I've got a new one that I can deliver to them.
This is it. This is going to breathe new life into it. And it's super simple. So you can do the salmon in the oven if you want. We're going to do it on the stovetop here and sear it off. I'm going to just do a little kosher salt, little pepper.
That's beautiful.
And we're going to do two sides, right? There's two sides to a fish, right?
There's two sides of fish, so we got to season both sides. And we took this as a salmon without the skin. If you want to do it with the skin, that's okay, because the skin of the salmon actually is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. So for those of you who peel it off, I'd advise you, if you like the skin, eat it. It's very healthy for you. But the salmon is very wonderful. It's very high in protein. This 4-ounce piece of salmon will have about 120 calories, but we'll have 20 to 25 grams of protein in it, and loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. And what we're seeing, you know, we used to think, you know, the omega-3 fatty acids in heart and stroke reduction. We're actually finding that the supplements are not as good as we once thought. And really the best way in order to reduce your risk of heart attacks and strokes with omega-3 fatty acids is actually to eat fish and get 2 or 3 servings a week. So this is a nice way to sneak a serving of salmon in as you incorporate it into salad. Get it direct from the source. That's exactly right.
Okay, so we're going to make the dressing for it, and it had to be a dressing that I know that you would approve of.
That's right.
Okay. Now, the only bad part, it's not too bad, is the mayonnaise, but we're going to cut it with Greek yogurt.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So we've got Greek yogurt here, and Greek yogurt we like because, remember, it's loaded in protein. Other than regular yogurt, it has twice as much protein. So a cup of Greek yogurt will have 20 grams of protein in it versus regular yogurt, which only has about 10 to 12 grams. And yet it has half the carbohydrates, so it's much healthier for us. And the mayonnaise, again, you know, you can use different mayonnaises too. This you could use a fat-free mayonnaise, which has a little bit less calories. You could use one that has olive oil in it, which would go along with this because of the olive oil that we're incorporating with it. Garlic, we love the garlic in there. Fresh garlic is very healthy for us. It reduces our cholesterol, and also because of the sulfur chemicals in it, it actually has a lot of antioxidants.
Honey. We like honey, right?
We do love honey. Honey is a great natural sweetener. Local honey lets us have sort of our immune system boosted, and a little white wine vinegar.
Okay, we're going to add just a little bit of this pepper and salt.
Got it. Beautiful. And how simple is that for a quick dressing?
Pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to flip over our salmon here.
Salmon. Now, you don't want to overcook it, you know. You don't want to dry it out. So salmon you want to cook until you basically, when you look at the side of the salmon, you'll see the fat, sort of the white of the fat, and it's translucent. That's a sign that the salmon is just about where you want it to be.
And that's really true about almost anything, right? You don't want to overcook anything, your vegetables and things like that, because what? You pull all the nutrients out.
You pull all the nutrients out of that. And so this is wonderful. And then there's different kinds of salmon. You know, there's a lot of debate about what kind of salmon is the best for us. You have farm-raised salmon. You have natural salmon. Probably the natural salmon has a little bit more omega-3 fatty acid than it does the farm-raised, but it's really not that much different. I'd rather have people getting that salmon in their diet rather than sort of a particular kind.
Okay.
We added some bacon. If you wanted to use turkey bacon, it has about 20% less calories in it. But there's nothing like a little bacon, and we're not using a lot of bacon here with it. Tomatoes and croutons to finalize that.
Through magic of TV,
our salmon right there.
So give that a quick bite so everybody at home knows exactly what they're getting here.
Very, very tasty.
We enjoyed having you today on Savor. We'll see you again next week.
Savor Food and Life, sponsored by San Angelo Community Medical Center.